What's up, guys? Christian back at the get it all out. What's up, guys? Christian back at the Disc Barn with the homie Garrett, and today we're doing something a little different, but kind of the same. We are going to do an in the bag, but tell them how we're doing it.
We're gonna do it a little different because we're not professionals, so nobody cares what we have in there. So we got to make it a little more interesting. You know, we own a disc golf company. I get asked a lot. You know, what do you throw? We're gonna do the most expensive in the bag. We're gonna take out each one of our discs, add it all up, see which one of us has the most expensive bag. I already kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
But I think that'll make this interesting. You get to see what we throw. It'll answer a lot of questions for you guys. Go ahead and put down in the comments right now, like what you think our total is gonna be individually and combined, and see how close you get. That way we can really measure it out. So let's go ahead and get on with it. I'm gonna keep a spreadsheet. We're gonna use dollar disc golf auctions and like sold eBay listings to kind of judge some of this out of production stuff. Make sure we're as accurate as possible. We are gonna do this as sold discs or as brand new discs, right? So ours are used obviously, but we're gonna get the price as if they were new and sold today. So that's the rules. That's what we're gonna do, and let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right, we're gonna start with putters, and I'm gonna start with my putting putters, and I have a set of Zero medium Keystones. I really like it, really straight. It's comfortable in my hand, and honestly, every putter within like circle one is gonna act the same pretty much, but these feel comfortable. So those are, I would say around what, $13.99 for Zero medium.
Yeah, I think you're trying to stretch already. Looking, since they're new, it's obvious to find the value. Zero mediums, $10.99, $12.99. I can give you the right from Dynamic Discs. Go ahead and see $12.99.
$12.99.
Is that what you want to take? $12.99. So $12.99 times 2, so $26 there for Christian. We'll jump over to my putters. I carry 2 putters that are not considered anything crazy because they're just soft links. However, although they're beat up, they are Medusa Ghost Stamp links. So I love these. Discmania, you know, when we were selling these, actually sent me a whole box. The entire box was Ghost Stamp, which everybody was trying to get them. I don't know how I lucked out, so I did take 2 of them for myself. I love them. Let's go ahead and find out what those are worth. That one went super cheap. So we got 16 there. We got 41 there.
Make sure you look at recent ones.
I mean, this is May, July, 20, 42, 21. Okay.
25.
So we'll call it $50 for the putters.
So you got me, so far you got me on putters, but
I got more putters.
I got the secret weapon. I got the sauce.
Go ahead.
All right, my favorite approach putter of all time. Well, it might be Ty, but this is a 4-time Paul Macbeth P2. Sick stamp.
It is awesome.
Shout out.
What's your guess?
The homie Zach hooked it up with this one. It is a thrower. I throw it all the time. My guess is these are going for, oof.
Yeah, 100 to 150 to 125, 150. I think we can call it 125.
Holy moly, I didn't know it was that expensive.
That's an expensive disc to be throwing around, but
I love it. And then as a little bit more stable counterpart, I throw a X-Out C-Line P2 out of production now.
Those were mystery box, right?
Yeah,
so that was December.
I actually got this from you.
Yep. Yeah, you'll notice a lot of these came from me, so I should get like 50% of the value here. X-Out not S-Line.
Gotta teach them how to use Facebook, man. How you gonna run a website? You can't run Facebook.
I've literally never used it on a computer before.
Bruh. That's true though. I honestly can't say that I've ever used Facebook on a computer. Maybe back in the day. Now that they're out of production.
If you were looking for one, from what I can tell, you're not gonna find one. I'll give one more shot.
Hey, if you want to buy this disc, and I'll sign it for you because it'd be worth a lot more if signed.
Make it 5.
Hit me up. Put it in the comments.
All right, yeah, we're just gonna take a shot in the dark.
Yeah, I would say 25.
What we would pay for it, $25. Put your signature on it. I'll give you $4.
All right, for real. Hit me up if you want to buy this. I got extras.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it with your putters, so I can switch to mine.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, I got a 2 more, but.
Well, you can finish your putters.
All right, let's go. So my last 2 putters are, it's just an approach putter. The Harp. I've had this one for a long time. I want to say like It's gone through phone number changes. That's how old this is. I would say this is probably 7 years old. I can't remember. I got this right when the harp came out. If you know when it came out, drop it in the comments. But this one's super beat up. I could get it to flip, turnover, forehands, and then this one's a little nicer burst, medium. I love the medium plastic from Latitude 64. So
yeah, if you guys want to see a sick flip up forehand shot, at the basket, we need to do a video of Christian's his forehand.
I don't have a Canon forehand, but I got the touch.
He's got the touch. I'll give it to him there. Although if you miss, it's like 50 long.
No, that's not true. But I mean, these are just stock. They're gonna be
I can't find it by
zero
plastic.
medium.
Yeah, so that's what it would be.
Yeah, that's what the Keystones were.
They're both zero medium.
Yeah, zero medium.
Okay, so I'll call it $24 for the harps.
Yep.
Or you said $12.99?
$12.99. Yeah.
So that'd be $26.
Math.
Okay.
It's hard.
Right now, looks like Christian's up to 202, and we're only on putters. We're at $202 for Christian, and you're done with putters.
That's all my putters. Yes, sir.
So I went out of turn there. So I got my Medusa Lynx. So I'm at 50 here. We did 25 a pop, right?
Yep.
50 there. I do have recently added Pro Pig. So we'll give it $13 for that, plus 50. Last one, just a Paul Macbeth zone. This is a stock zone. I do have a Brody Smith signature on it. So
I didn't know that.
It's basically worth nothing. Is that what you would say?
I would say it's minus $30.
All the hate Brody's
for the
been
signature. Just kidding. Shout out Brody.
$16.99. So we want to call it 20.
I would say $20 for the signature. I'd give it to you, Brody. Worth $5.
Right. Yeah. So that's it for the putters. Christian is up a slight amount, 202 to 83.
Slight
amount. That's kind of how I figured this was going to go. But we go ahead and move on to the mid ranges.
Yep.
Start us off.
I'll go first. These are some old school Ricky Wysocki signed compasses. These were a matching pair. This one's obviously way more beat in. This is an ace disc, so that was freaking awesome. I bought some backups recently, like 2 weeks ago, and I would say on average they're probably $30 a pop.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought some. Shout out if you sold me some. I actually got some signed, almost exactly matching.
Yeah.
So those were pretty dope.
Remember, you're looking hard for those.
Yeah, I would say $30 a piece. My favorite disc of all time. Super straight flying. Got a little fade at the end, but yeah, I hit some awesome gaps with this.
Yeah.
At Harry Myers. And then moving on to even more old school. This is an old Jesper Latitude 64 Fuse. Super underrated disc. This one actually belonged to an old pro. I got it at Disc Nation in Austin. And it's my go-to for turnovers. Hole 9, Harry Myers.
Yeah,
that's my shot.
You need that. So looking at the Fuse.
I would say, I mean, I don't know, man. It just depends. What time of the year?
Obviously, all this is relative.
Yeah.
Every now and then you'll see a disc, just somebody wants it and multiple people want it. It goes crazy.
Yeah.
But
I would call it $30.
Okay. I'll give you 30 for it.
And then my last mid, this is my go-to and a little bit more headwind, is a Beefy Dyed. Shout out to the brother-in-law and sister-in-law. Birthday gift.
And I sell these, he sells them as well, so we know the exact value of this. We'll call it $50.
$50, yep.
So those are not super easy to get. I mean, he's a one-man show, so high commodity. Your total now, $342. My mids, I'll start with regular stuff. Just a stock Buzz here. It's really one of my go-to mids there. Infinite has them for $18.99. So
call it 19.
19 there. Just bagged this out of the latest order. The Hex, if you guys don't have one, you need to try it out.
Super straight, right?
Super, super straight. I mean, the ESP Buzz, it's got a slight bit more stability to them, but they just feel different, so I use them for different shots. I would say the Hex is a little bit flippier, but I have Hexes on my website, so I'll go ahead and tell you how much those are. $16.95, so I'll put down $17 there. And last mid for me, I only carry 3 mids. I mean, you had 4, right?
Yeah.
So last mid for me, which I think you forgot one, now that I think about it. I guess you could call this a mid. It's the Elevation Interceptor. So they're kind of in between a mid and an approach disc, but I'm going to call it a mid-range. Obviously, great approach disc, no skip, nothing like that. Takes a little bit to get used to, but this is run 2, so I do have some run 1s and stuff, but they're not in my bag. Run 2, I believe these go for like 50 to 60, but I can check that real quick.
Yeah, they were going for
a while. They're going for a lot.
I think I saw some for $100.
There's a collector's group there, so if you guys are interested in any of those, they're obviously not for sale right now. Koi's, okay, these are run 2, bin 40 each. So
I'll say that's a good price.
$40.
$40.
So that puts me now, after mids and putters, I'm at 159, which is less than just your putters. And Christian is at 342. I think you can kind of get
get an idea where this is heading. Yes.
I think I may catch up a little bit here in like the fairway driver section, but I'm not going to catch up enough.
All right, so I only carry 3, and this is a out of production Vision. Also, my go-to for rollers, and Optoplastic. I think it's like $16.99.
Okay, so you want to call it 17?
Yeah, let's call it that.
Stock disc, we'll call it 17.
Yep.
Okay.
And then my go-to for a little bit more stability are the Getaway. This was in Fusion. This one's Biofusion. I'm trying to beat this in to get to about the beating of this. Shout out to Zach again. Biofusion, yeah, probably $15. And
15.
I think Fusion is 17.
Fusion is 19.
19. Ooh.
So
okay.
We got 19, and what did we say, 15?
17. No, you're right, 15.
15.
Okay. And does this count as a fairway driver?
Yep.
All right, my last fairway driver is a 2021 Nate Sexton Firebird. I did not pay that much for this. I got it for like the retail price.
The plug.
So I had the plug. Can't remember your name, dude. I'm not gonna put you out there anyway, because if I need, you don't just give your plug away. If you have a stash of these and you want to send me one to sign it, I'll do it. I'll sign it for you. Y'all send me all your discs, I'll sign them for you. You may or may not get it back.
Okay, sold Sextons, 40 it is.
Yep, those are all my fairways, bro.
Not a huge fairway section. That puts you at
too much money.
$433. Now for my fairways, I'm gonna start with the Meta Instinct. This is something I don't throw enough. I throw it really well, I just don't throw it enough. I love the Meta Plastic. It's got a little more dome than the Neo. I mainly use it for forehands. It's a really good flip up forehand disc for me. I don't think they're worth a whole lot. We'll call it 25. Next fairway for me, it's gonna be the Lone How 2. Shout out Colton Montgomery, these are sick. His PD, his signature series there, great forehand disc, super overstable compared to the first run, the Lone How 1. Love this disc. Let's see how much these are worth.
Well, how about this? I'll tell you, I just bought 2 from Colton himself for 50 a piece.
67.
Cut that out so my wife doesn't see it.
I mean, I would say 50 is a good average on here. So.
Yeah, and so I actually, shout out Colton. I got him signed by him and
yeah, it's
Kona.
awesome. Super responsive guy. I've talked to him a few times. So
super cool dude.
Next fairway driver for me is going to be the 2020 Nate Sexton Firebird. Love this disc. Great forehand disc. It's got the beefy dies Chuck Lab on there. I can get that. Not going to focus on me. There we go. So
that's pretty sick.
It's a pretty sick disc. They look sweet spinning. Definitely my go-to forehand out of anything in my bag.
I would say 70.
Yeah, I think 70.
You have 80, 100.
So we'll call it 70 on there. Next, just recently added to the bag, definitely climbing to one of my favorite discs, is the Mint Disc Jackalope. So this is a pretty flippy fairway driver. So it's great for me with a slow arm, I can flip it up and get some turn out of it, but a lot of people are gonna love this disc in the woods. It's gonna hold your lines really well. So Mint Disc Jackalope, that looks just like mine. We'll call it $35.
That's pricey.
That's the average. You guys are paying it. So I sold them all for like $18.99. I'm a great guy. Check out the Disc Barn for anything like that. Always great prices.
Always.
Next, the DX Leopard. So I actually just found this about a week ago, but I have had so much fun with this disc. Just flip it up, insane flip up rollers, everything like that. It's just a really good scramble disc. I've enjoyed throwing it. I know it's silly. We'll call it like $3 used bin.
$3.
I'm gonna give me $5.
It was free 50.
I'm giving me $5 for that.
Okay.
Next up is what I like more than the Jackalope My go-to is the Avenger SS. It is a money stamp Avenger SS, fairly swirly. So this disc is just amazing for me. I can hit any gap with this. I can, I know it's only a 10 speed, but I get good distance out of it.
Yeah, you throw that.
I'm going to throw
pretty
anything
well.
400 feet out of all my discs. It's the Avenger. So let's go ahead and look up an ESP Avenger SS. Even though it's money stamped, I'm just going to give it the stock price of $19.99. So 20 bucks there for me. So my last fairway in the bunch is going to be the Katrina Allen 2-time F7. Super flippy as well. You're getting a theme here. I have a noodle arm and I know it. These discs, I still have them in stock, so I can tell you the Disc Barn's price. F7, $22.99. So I'll call that $23. That is the end of my fairways. That brings me up to a total of $387 and Christian's at $433. I'm catching up. We're getting closer.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of drivers.
I got some bangers right here.
Let's see it.
All right, so I didn't count my PDs in my fairway just because these go a little bit further for me. But I have a couple of oldies but goodies, S-Line PDs.
I think we should call it 25 based off what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
I mean,
25 a pop for the S-Line PDs. These will go up in price, guaranteed.
Yeah, that's a sweet disc.
And then I have another one. This is actually a first run.
First run PD.
And man, this thing is like the perfect stability right now for a little bit longer PD flight. It turns over a little bit, but gives you that PD fade at the end.
You just bought it, so you know what it's worth, right?
Man, I can't remember. So if you want this first round PD and you want it bad enough, send me your offers. I would say I think I paid like 35 bucks.
35?
35.
Add your number a bit, I got you. Okay, $35, I'll put it in there.
Man, I don't know how we're gonna decide this one. This is a really old, really stiff PD, and it was actually in Kyle Klein's bag. Yeah, he told us he threw this at USDGC last year, and he actually, I think I remember him saying he threw it at the Preserve last year as well.
Yeah. Go check out that video back in our channel.
Yep.
We have the whole unboxing of a bunch of Kyle Klein discs. He came on the show, it was great. Check that out. So value is gonna be hard to say. I would give it 40.
I would say that would be a good start. No, and then last, I got, I think 4 more. I'm gonna throw my drivers in there now. All right, so I threw a Forge Enigma. People sleep on this disc. If you're one of those dudes looking for a Echo DD3, I've always said this is a great replacement. It'll beat in and fly, I would say, pretty close to that.
And that thing is all over the place. I see 50, I see 80, I see 30, I even see 15.
I think 40 would be a good price for it. 40 bucks for the Enigma. Awesome disc. And then I carry 2 stock DD3s. This one is really lightweight, almost a roller. This is beefy, domey.
So it looks like about $50. Is that really how much they're going for? So what were you saying, 30?
I think 30 is a good spot.
30.
You think you see a lot of those go for 30 right
30
now.
times 2, add $60 to your
And then
number.
my last one, the star of the show, my Bomber. Super pop top.
Pop top.
Super sick. Cloud Breaker 2.
And these seem to vary based off of swirliness. I will give you a decent swirl factor. I'm gonna have to give you like 130, 140 on that.
Yeah, I would say 120 is a good spot for it.
120, wow, okay. That's
Sick.
it for you. See if I can make a comeback. What
I don't
do you
think you can.
You don't think I can?
I think I got it.
Closing out Christian's number, $778 worth of discs. Tell your wife not to watch this video.
Yep, not showing her this one for sure.
Everyone out there trying to convince your wife that you should buy more discs, just show them this video.
Yeah.
They'll think you're not nearly as bad as us. I pretty much throw a ton of drivers. That's just me. So I got a lot of drivers in here. Try to go through it quickly. I'm going to go ahead and start out with the Cloud Breaker 2. Since you just went on, it'll be easy. Let's see if I can get that in focus. This is another beefy dies. We're not going to get it, are we? There we go. Cover our faces. Cloud Breaker 2, beefy dies. It wasn't insanely swirly right away. So stock, it wouldn't have been that much. Now that I got the die on there, I think I should just value it the same as yours. What do you think? No?
I don't think so.
No? Why not?
I've seen those yellow ones, like vanilla looking ones, go for about 70.
But you got to pay $40 to get it, be 40, 50 bucks to get it dyed. That's all I'm saying. So if you went and bought a new cloud breaker and sent it to Beefy Dyes, your total cost.
So 70 plus how many?
It's like $40 or something like that. So
100, yeah, 110.
110. Don't quote me on that. Please do not approach Matt and say it's $30 or $40 because I don't know his exact price. I'm his bestie, so it is free for me. Next up, this awesome Disc Barn Fairway. It's infinite disc with our Disc Barn stamp on it. Love these things.
Yeah, this came out sick.
Throw it all the time. It's a great disc. I want to say they were $25 brand new. I should probably know that, but $25. Next up, we got an Opto Stiletto, just a stock run. Beat it in a little bit, but I can do some fun forehand stuff there. Yeah. Please give me a price.
It's up there.
17, so we'll call it $17.99, so $18 there. Recently bought Prototype Hades, another disc that I love to throw. I lost my other one, so I got this. They go from different prices, but I just bought it and I paid $24 for it, so I'm going to give it $24, even though a lot of them are, $30, $35. The ESP Nuke.
I'm going with the ESP Nuke. Let's see how it plays out.
Thank you for that.
I'm gonna take your job.
ESP Nuke.
Yuli.
Just a stock ESP plastic. $18.99. We just went over that.
Hey.
So $19 there. I'm catching up, and I got a lot left.
Disc grab with these prizes.
Go ahead and break out the stack. I'll go ahead and get to some more interesting stuff. We got the Cloud Breaker 1 here. Obviously,
$15.99.
obviously pretty beat in. This thing is a bomber. Cloud Breaker 1, let's find out how much those cost. I want to say, we'll call it 120. It's about the same as the 2s. Is that fine with you? Enigma, stock run Neo Enigma. I think those are like $17.99.
Do these count if he doesn't throw them?
This is in the bag. They're very. You
guess
gotta have
in the
backups
bag,
in the
not
bag.
what you throw.
You have backups in your bag, right?
Every single one of my discs gets some love.
Listen, you should have put the rules out if you were scared. ESP Force, super board flat, another go-to distance forehand driver right there. We said $18.99. I put down 19 or 18, so 19 for those. First run Rive, $24.
I believe so, yeah.
Up next, first run Zeus, 25. That's not a first run. Oh, that is a first run. 25. That's first run 20. Really? That's all these things.
Call
cost?
it free.
Well, I'm gonna put 25 because I don't believe in $20 for a first run Zeus.
You got one more, right?
Yep. Last one. Nothing super special. The Vapor Enigma, another great thrower. For forehands, it's a really good flip up disc. That's kind of what I use it for. Slightly rare, but not that rare. I'll go ahead and get a price on that. 30, 35, 40, 40, 40, 32, 28, 35 it is. Is that cool with you? You're getting scared. I can see it in your eyes.
It's all right. I got some
$35.
got some secret weapons.
You ready for the totals here?
Nope, because I got 3 more.
You got, oh yeah, now you're breaking out 3
Now
more.
I'm breaking out my utility discs.
I'm at $825.
What are you at?
825. You're at $778.
Oh, I got you.
So
I got you.
now you're gonna pull more out.
Now
these better be.
Here are my utility discs. They stay in the bag at all times, but they come out only on
Special occasions.
special occasions.
If it's in your bag, I'll give it to you.
My first one is this Super Overstable Justice. I aced with it at Piney Woods Open on hole 12 on the red course, I believe, Cedar, right in front of everybody. It was pretty sick. The ace pot was like over $600. Pretty cool. I had to split it with somebody, but pretty sick. So I would say this is stock.
$18.
Yeah.
Good call.
$18.
Give you another 18 there.
Then I have an old school. Man, this is going to be hard, honestly, because this is a pop top tilted Sword King. These were going for some crazy money at one point.
Tilted sword, $40, $30. I'll give you 40 for it. I see another tilted sword, 42, 35. I'll give you 40.
All right, $40. Really nice turnover roller disc. My last one is a second run Interceptor.
Which we decided was 40.
I think you put 70 on it.
No, it wasn't 70.
I think you put
You're
70.
tripping.
No, I think you said 40. Yeah.
All right, that is it.
And I think I won.
We're at 876 to 825. Man, we got a lot of money in discs in our bag. That is crazy.
That's too much. And then you throw in the sick pound bag.
Pound bag. We got carts. We got
Yeah.
power pockets. There's, disc golf is a fairly cheap sport, but if you want to spend some money in it, you can.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Comment how much your bag would be worth if everything was new, kind of the same way we did it. I want to see what people are throwing. I know there's people out there with way
yeah.
more expensive stuff than
yeah.
us. I mean, I've seen
Definitely.
2015 Firebirds people's bags.
I think Carlos, shout out Carlos. I think he throws a 2015.
Yeah. So some people are going to beat us in 3 or 4 discs.
Yeah.
So. Go ahead and comment below. Check us out on Instagram at The Disc Barn. Go to our website, thediscbarn.com. We are soon going to have Rogue Iron bags. Go check out that video. We just did a review of them. Going to have those for sale, maybe a few starter packs involved in that. More to come with Rogue Iron. Awesome company.
I'm pretty excited for them.
Yeah, they're going to be a great company to work with. But thanks again for watching. Follow, like, subscribe, hit the button.
Smash the something button.
Yeah, all of that. Really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.